Namaste, viewers, and welcome to Amazing Vedas with Dr. Pariksith Singh. Thank you, Dr. Singh, for joining us. It's an auspicious day, as you know. It's India's birthday, Sri Aurobindo's birthday, and the 150th anniversary of Vande Mataram. But it's also a special day in our own calendar because today is the day that we are launching on our channel, Amazing Vedas, your new book, Vedas for Gen Z. So, congratulations, Dr. Singh. I wish I had
Thank
the book to hold it up, but I think it's somewhere in transit. We've seen the cover
you.
and we'll be posting the cover. So, we were talking about the genesis of this book earlier in our earlier episodes, but I want to go back to what you said last time that there was this tremendous experience you had during COVID in which it seemed as if the master not only saved your life, but also gave you a mission. And since then, you have been writing book after book, in a way, trying to explain the different facets of the great contribution of Sri Aurobindo to our culture, to our civilization, to the human race itself. And the latest offering, in my view, Vedas for Gen Z, is a part of that chain. And to prove it, viewers, let me read the dedication of this book. With your permission, Dr. Singh.
Yes, sir. Please.
And the book, viewers, is dedicated to Sri Aurobindo, whose profound interpretation of the Vedas continues to illuminate rather, generations of seekers. So there you are, that this work is also inspired by Sri Aurobindo, and it is a part of, should I say, a tetralogy where Dr. Singh has earlier given us the Veda made simple, Sri Aurobindo and the literary renaissance of India. Please correct me if I've got the titles wrong. The Age of Sri Aurobindo, though I edited some of these books myself, and Sri Aurobindo and Philosophy, if I remember them. Enjoyed reading these books in draft form with you, arguing with you also, resisting some passages, encouraging some others. It's been a wonderful journey. So, and in a way, uh, we are not trying to dumb down the Vedas, viewers, because the Vedas cannot be dumbed down. They have to be lived. And to illustrate that, and today, on this auspicious day, let me request you to read this tweet, this post on X, which sums up what we've been trying to do today.
Indra is a tremendous power, a warrior, a creator of excellent forms, the protector, the liberator. Who is Indra? Indra is our own mind at its summits. You see, the Veda doesn't look down upon the mind. The Veda says that Indra is the helper in the yajna, the one who takes us to the supreme light, the Satyam, Ritam, Brihat. In a famous episode of the Veda, Rishi Agastya complains to Indra for blocking his ascent. Indra promises to assist Agastya Rishi, but informs the Rishi that Indra may not be bypassed. Agastya agrees, and they do the yajna together. If there is one thing we need in our nation, it is brain power, said Sri Aurobindo. We must develop this power of Indra, which can smash through inconscience and remove our blocks. That is urgently needed for the future of our nation.
Beautifully put, Dr. Singh, because today is the nation's birthday and Sri Aurobindo's birthday. And we are talking about the birthday, literally, of a new book, Vedas for Gen Z. So let me ask you, please link up all this. Why does Gen Z need Indra? And how can Gen Z contribute to the nation by understanding the vision of Sri Aurobindo? And I'm saying this, as you all know, in the context of a kind of movement that's been going on in India today, which is identified with Gen Z. And it is a movement of rebellion. In a way, it's good. I encourage it. The name may be unfortunate, but we accept cockroaches as well, no problem. But instead of cockroaches, or rather, if the cockroaches in us were enlightened, illumined by the thunderbolt of Indra, what would happen? We're not talking about frying them, but let's say that what happens if the Indra in us is awakened, and if we are Gen Z, and if we want to do something for our nation in the light of Sri Aurobindo?
You would have an awakening of India that is unprecedented, that is unthinkable. When we look back at the golden age of India, what was it? It was not just spirituality. It was tremendous, tremendous outflow of energy. It was an explosion. And Krishnamurti talks about it. It was tremendous flow of thought, of feeling, of probing, of exploration, of not resting with one answer, or this is the only answer, this is the best answer, this is my side, this is your side. No, questioning, querying, and not resting with one solution, not being complacent. And that power of thought creates tremendous energy. We are the thought we have almost confined thought to a limited area, but thought is everywhere. Thought is even in our body. Everything that we see today in the technological world, all your fancy equipment, the cell phone, this AI, where is it coming from? It is coming from the power of thought. And as we refine our thought, as we focus, learn to focus our energies and our concentration, we can do so much more that we have not done in the past. And that's why Indra is called Surupa Kritnam, he who creates the perfect forms. These perfect forms that are first conceived and then we make them real. That is the power. Mano Maya Prana Sharira Neta. The mind is the leader of our prana in our body. So our youngsters who are rebelling, I think it's very good that they're not resting with the status quo. They are wanting something else. There's an instinct for something else, although they may not be the knowledge of what they are looking for. And that's totally okay. What we should do is nurture it, nourish it, give them the tools to be able to explore on their own. Explore ruthlessly, ceaselessly, not stopping, not resting at one point, not taking any answer for granted, questioning, and that will be the secret of India's awakening. See, the best part about Gen Z is it doesn't carry a lot of baggage. We carried a lot of baggage. They don't want to know what the theory is, what you talk about, what happened in the past. Give it to me. As they say, put the French fries in the bag, Dad. So my son tells me, he texts me, I'm explaining to him, put the French fries in the bag. Let me eat it. That's what I want. Don't give me theory. Okay, let's give you something practical. Let's give you things that you can use in your life. How about developing a sense of self-confidence, not being nervous, focusing on yourself? How about becoming happy? How about finding the joy, the ability to do what you want to do, create the world that you want to create? Those, I think, are practical things. Let us help you with those tools. We are here to facilitate. At least that is the way I look at Gen Z. I think Gen Z brings a lot of hope. It is very unsettling for us, but I think it's good. We need to be unsettled. Why should just Gen Z be unsettled? Our generation should be unsettled. We are not dead. We can create new things. We can also be young in spirit and do new things. So I think these movements that are happening with Gen Z are good things. And if they can find that direction that is creative, that is disruptive and creative, that is exploratory and breaks the bounds and creates new worlds, then that will be very good for India. India is not a static thing. India is a dynamically growing, a vision that is constantly growing, renewing itself. It's a revelation that is constantly being showered on us. And we need to understand that. So we cannot fix things. We cannot be fixated by one definition. And I think that is the hope that Gen Z brings. Get rid of everything, put the French fries in the bag.
Well put. So, to our young viewers, we want to reiterate that the Veda is a self renewing revelation, still within us and available to us. But we want to tell you we support your discontent, we support your energy, we support your drive to create a better world, and we support your impatience, your demand for answers, for accountability, and we support your honesty, your curiosity, we support even your impatience. But we only want you to do well and to become the creators of perfect forms rather than dissipating your energy in useless, as it were, struggles and in useless battles which are not going to lead to any concrete results. And we support in a way your patriotism as well. So please don't think either the Vedas or our attitude to Gen Z or ancient wisdom is against the energy of the youth. On the contrary. So, Dr. Singh, let me ask you: when you wrote this book, Vedas for Gen Z, how did you envisage, to empower them? How did you think about what was your vision of what you wanted to give them? You said you wanted to give them the tools, to make themselves, to reach the best versions of themselves. So, how will your book help the young ones do that? Can you identify a few salient features? I can mention one offhand. I'm a
Right.
reader, lifelong reader and writer of books, but your book is very accessible. You know, it is written in a manner that is almost, should I say, meant for a cell phone, not even to sit down and read a book. So it's very accessible. So I'm going to start with that. But what are the other tools that your book will give the younger ones?
Well, a couple of things. See, I believe the age of religion is gone. The new age is the age of spirituality. And we need to bring that ability to experiment and explore to our youngsters and make them realize it's okay. It's okay to explore. It's okay to question everything. Because unless you question everything, you cannot create something new. The ability to concentrate, to focus. Yes, they are very smart, they're very sharp, very practical, but maybe the tool of concentrating, bringing the energies together, and do things that can make them bring them immediate happiness. Soma, right? That happiness is within. To touch that happiness, if they can touch that joy, follow that bliss, if they can follow their hearts, then I think maybe we have allowed them the space. I think our job is to give them the space to experiment. It's like you give a child the space, and they're not children, of course. Give them the space, let them articulate, be there with them, to connect with them, whether we agree with them or disagree. That's okay. It's okay to disagree, but to be with them so they know that we are there with them, for them. And hopefully, not only will they learn, we also hopefully will learn. And hopefully, some Gen Z will come out in us too, and we will do something new. We,
Totally, totally. In fact,
yeah,
when I was going through the book, I felt that it offers a hand of friendship and partnership to the young ones, to the, 18, whatever, they're young and they're full of spirit. It's not talking down to them. It's really saying we support you. We want to support the younger generation. That has to be very clear. It's not a battle, you know. It's not like what Harold Bloom said. It's not the anxiety of influence, okay? It's not an Oedipal thing that we want to stamp on you. Secondly, it's not preachy. This is not a preachy book at all. It's creating a space. Third, it's not a book of beliefs and do's and don'ts. It's not your 10 commandments or 5 commandments or whatever number of commandments. It's not always the elders telling, do this, or else we'll cut you off, we'll not give you your allowance. No. It's really okay, go ahead. We trust you. We're here for you. Try things out. Be safe. Okay. And another thing that struck me about this book is that it's creating the atmosphere, it's creating the, should I say, ecosystem or the support system for excellence. We want Gen Z to realize excellence. Indra represents, the best in us. When Agastya says, I want to exceed the world of human consciousness, it's that drive not to be lazy and just, there is a kind of image of Gen Z, a couch potato doing nothing. No, Gen Z is full of energy, it's full of life and spirit. And for those in Gen Z who have that spark, we want to create a support system of excellence. And I think this book is offering you a template to do that in a very simple way, because the Veda is a book of excellence, or I would say excellencies, because the Devas are excellencies, and they're all within us too. So I turn it back to you, Dr. Singh, for your concluding thoughts. And on an auspicious day, I wish everybody a happy Darshan day. And after we hear a few words from you, we will end with a prayer to the Mother.
I think that all of us should engage with our children, the new generation, and be there, celebrate with them, laugh with them, cry with them, appreciate what they're doing. They're suffering, but they're also discovering, they're exploring, and be there with them as good parents, as good companions, as good friends. If we can do that, then hopefully we will make a better world for us and for them, and maybe for their grandchildren.
Amen to that. I wanted to say to our young ones that when you hear the word sacrifice, it always seems to invoke or suggest ideas of deprivation. But the Vedic sacrifice is not that kind of sacrifice. The yajna is the path of joy. So, one of the things that the book does is to actually show you the way to bliss. It is the path to bliss. And that is why, we want to end by invoking the Mother today. Anandamayi Chaitanyamayi Satyamayi Parame Om Anandamayi Chaitanyamayi Satyamayi Parame Anandamayi Chaitanyamayi Satyamayi Parame. With those words, we wish you a happy Darshan day. Please check out this book by Dr. Singh and like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Support us and join us in this path to light and joy and perfection. Thank you all and wish you all the best, Gen Z. Namaste.